Good morning, comrades. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Nürburgring. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Speaking of the day, today is Friday the 24th of December. I hope you can see it. Sun is shining. We have blue sky for a change here in our beloved Eifel region. I just came back from the gym, and just like the last time when I made a video in this setting, I asked you, how are you guys doing, first of all, before we proceed with our main thoughts? And I would like to ask you the same question again, but maybe you should wait with answering that until the end of the video. Now, as I already told you, today is 24th of December, beginning of Christmas, the Christmas night. And I was thinking, you know, I could make a very generic video saying like, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, I hope you're gonna have a wonderful evening with your loved ones. And of course, it has been a very challenging year, but let's stay positive, test negative. And I could get out of it very easily by making this video and contributing to my vow of making every day a content, every day a video. But the more I was thinking about it, the more I realized is that although I sincerely, first of all, big disclaimer, sincerely wish to everyone to have very festive periods, to be happy during those following days, but the reality would be also in a way unfair to a certain number of people who don't want to feel this way. And before I proceed with sharing my thoughts, again, first of all, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I sincerely mean it to everyone who have already wished it in person and also now. But in addition, it's also not like a cry for attention. It's not about me, because I am going to have quite a good time tonight, hopefully, with people that I like spending time with. But again, some people are not able to. So first of all, let's give you a bit of my background, where I'm coming from. So I was born in Russia, like majority of you know. No, I'm not Croatian, for people who think that I'm Croatian because I had a car with Croatian license plates. I'm also not German because I'm living in Germany. No, born in Russia. So in Russia, people celebrate Christmas on the 7th of January. And it's kind of like, okay, it's the birth of Jesus. But the actual like reciprocity, the gift giving, is done on New Year's Eve. So on the 31st of December, you have the Christmas tree, and where you put actually gifts under the tree. I know Russians are a bit weird when it comes to that, probably. Then as a kid I moved to the Netherlands, and when I was 11 years old, and then all of a sudden you have Christmas on 24th, where you have the Boxing Day, 24th of December, and following by the first Christmas Day on 25th, etc, etc. And for me it was like kind of like, okay, whatever, getting gifts, cool. Well, doesn't matter if it's on 24th, if it's on the 7th, if it's on the 31st, it's fine. So for me, traditionally speaking, Christmas doesn't have any meaning, like kind of at all, as it is for a majority of Catholic people, and now also with consumerism culture all over the world. Now, moving forward later on in my childhood, it was I'm not gonna say that I had an unpleasant childhood. It was, when I think back of my childhood time, I was actually very happy as a kid, because I had, let's say I was happy, but I did not enjoy being at home. I could say that it was in a way a hostile environment in the Netherlands, and I simply did not like being there. And whenever I was in high school and there were all my classmates and they were asking like, so what are your plans for Christmas? I don't know, like whatever. It's like, oh, how can you be this way? How can you be like, you should be happy, you should be like with your friend, like with your family, oh, you're gonna have gifts. Like, no, I'm not, and I don't want that. Oh, and then sometimes I would actually be forced into attending some like family gatherings, and then you have to be happy, because otherwise, oh, you're ruining the mood again. Stop doing that. So for me, again, Christmas was not like meh, like whatever, you know, you can be happy about it, you can be sad, but it was more that enforced positivity that was around it that was really upsetting me. And again, it was for me a completely different period. Now, as mentioned, it's not about me, because the reason why I'm making this video is that in the last 24, I would say 48 hours, I've been talking to many people, of course, because I'm talking to many people on a daily basis, but close friends of mine, relatives, and also just random people that end up in my DMs have told me actually pretty much a similar thing, that they dislike Christmas for one way or another, because it's either something to do in the past or in the recent times. Now, One friend of mine, for example, as a child, he or she had divorced parents, and those parents was constantly fighting over him or her. And also when it comes to Christmas, he or she had to choose where to be on that particular Christmas day by pleasing one parent, upsetting another, and it was like, and ever since, he or she doesn't like Christmas. Now others in recent times, they are just being alone, and they look at everyone else who are just like very happy and sharing things and like their family pictures and pictures of their children, and they just like feeling more depressed and alone because they cannot go anywhere. Now other people have even worse situation because, for example, their grandparents have been so brainwashed by the mass media is that they say, I don't want to see you because you are probably not vaccinated and you might endanger me. Newsflash, even if you are vaccinated, you still can get that. You know what you can get. Other people, for example, are not able to travel to see their parents or grandparents or just go to there. Other people can go, but they don't want to go because they're actually in a risk group and they actually have, for example, already health issues. So in case you might give it to them, you don't want to feel guilty, and we're still in this like messed up situation. And there are also so many other examples. Like another friend of mine had Christmas party at his or her work, and he or she was not allowed to attend that because he or she was vaccinated recently, but not like the 14-day period has not passed enough. So he or she was not allowed to attend this Christmas party at work. Not a big deal, you would say, whatever. But on the same day that the Christmas party would take, he or she had to work until 5 o'clock and then was asked to leave. And then the same colleagues would say like, oh, we find it so sorry that you cannot attend it. And the following day, oh, it was so bad that you couldn't attend it. You know what? Shut up, stop being pretentious. Just like, if you want that person to attend, you attend it, and oh yeah, well, screw the rules, or just like don't let that person come into work. Because, well, working is okay, but you know, it's all these things. So I want to like, don't make this video too negative, but I do want to reach out to people who came to me and people who also did not come to me and who are having the same thoughts like I used to have in the past, like these friends of mine are having right now. And you're thinking like, oh no, I need to be happy. Well, you know what? You don't owe anyone to be happy. If you want to be happy, it's great. If you can be happy, it's even better. But don't be happy because someone else is forcing you to, or you think you need to because it's a festive period and you need to do that. If you're going through shitty time in your life, if you lost someone this year and it's going to be your first Christmas without a parent or grandparent, God forbid, maybe without a child or who knows what, it's fine to be like unhappy and take time for yourself. And actually, especially, it's even better to take time for yourself because now you have this world that's already like in the lockdown. You're not allowed to do anything, but in addition, like businesses are closing and everyone is like stuck at home, etc., etc. So you should actually take this time for yourself and think about certain things. It's fine. And especially now, because we have following week, we're entering New Year. Hopefully it's going to be better than last year and this year. Of course, stay positive. You should reflect on it and think of what you want to do better in the upcoming year, or how you want to change it. And in addition, on top, for people who are actually like in position of celebrating it, don't enforce anyone to be happy with you. If you are happy, great, and if you can share that happiness with someone, good, but do not enforce that on someone else. Ask your near person, your dear friend or family, oh, look at that, Shmi, Merry Christmas. Ask that person how he or she is doing first of all. That's more important than anything. And finally, I would like to reach out to people again who are feeling down, who are feeling shit, but don't want to enforce their problems on someone else because again, you don't want to ruin the mood or something. you can let us know in the comments what you're going through, how you're coping with it, what is just going through mine. Emptying your heart is already going to make you feel a lot better. But if you're saying like, hey, I don't want my problems to be in public place, fine, you can send me a DM on Instagram. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible, like hopefully today, but I don't want to upset also my friends by being on my phone all the time when we're gonna have, but I will read it at least and try to have a conversation with you if you feel, if it's like something that you really need to. So talk, it's again, but that's pretty much all I had to say. I know it's a bit mixed things, but I wanted to keep things real, and I think it's very important to say these things. So yeah, again, if you can, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I sincerely hope that it's going to be a great time, and especially, well, we will get to the Happy New Year part in one of the upcoming days, but I really hope that you will find a lap ticket under your Christmas tree, or maybe a taxi voucher, or maybe Apex calendar. So I'm looking forward to seeing you and hearing your thoughts, how you are doing, either good or bad, but hopefully good, and hopefully if you are bad, that we can make you feel a little bit better. So thanks for watching, and see you in one of the upcoming videos tomorrow. I don't know about what, so hopefully I'm gonna get too drunk on orange juice. Yeah, whatever. Thanks guys, see you.